My name is Sam Coleman. This is my wife, Kara Coleman, and we've been going to City Light for 6 years. I would say I realized City Light was home when Kara and I were in worship and she voluntarily raised her hands in worship there was no signal or anything. I just looked at her and she was worshiping God, and I had this moment where I'm like, this is really happening, because she grew up Catholic and we had a moment in our relationship where it was, everything was new. Tithing was new, praying was new, and then worshiping in public with our hands in the air. That only happened at City Light.
I would definitely say the transformation we both have made since being at City Light through our pastor and our friends and the community we've surrounded ourselves with. Like, the people we are today are completely opposite of the people we were when we walked in the door six years ago. I feel like I really came to know Christ at City Light. I gave my life to Christ 8 or so years ago, but it wasn't until I was walking through fire alone that he found me. And he found me in that little building in Warm Springs, and he spoke to me, and it was so clear. And I just knew that there was more for my life, and I've never lacked since that moment, and just grateful.
My childhood, I grew up in the church, but growing up in Baltimore, it's been, several years since I've been home, but that lifestyle that I lived prior to finding City Light was completely different. I've traveled the world, and my identity has always been in being an athlete and accumulating the presence of what I could do and my capabilities. But it wasn't until I found City Light and surrounded myself with real godly men and quality relationships where I understood the importance of being a leader, being a husband. It's helped me in every aspect of my life, and I'm able to love my wife and my children way more effectively and truly, purely as a man of God in this house compared to any other place that I've ever been.
I just love this house. I love the heart of it for the next generation. I wholeheartedly believe in sowing into this building and church family and miracle offering. We may never see the fruit of that. However, I know that we are raising our children here, and they'll carry that on for generations to come, and that just makes me so excited.
For me, I think every opportunity that I get to showcase the fruit of what God has done in our lives, I think that's the real win for me. Every time somebody asks, Sam, how'd you get to where you are? How is this happening for you where you've come from, places that didn't show you an example? I get to be an example, and I get to do all the things that I do, so it's not a burden. And this house has been a tremendous asset in showing us the way and surrounding us and connecting us with the right people. And I think for anybody that wants to know what it's like to get on the path of true life change, true transformation, true godliness as a man, as a leader, and how to go from a boy to a man and put aside childish things, I think this is a place that you can really do that.